Okay, we need to talk because have you noticed something about homeschool kids? They seem more connected, not perfect, not necessarily even smarter, just connected. And I don't think it's because homeschool families have some secret advantage. In fact, most homeschool families I know are making sacrifices every single day. What they decide was that their time with their kids, it mattered almost more than anything else because childhood is short. One day they're asking you to read them a story and the next day they're driving away. And if we don't spend time with our kids, we don't really get to know them, their strengths, their struggles, their passions, the things that make them come alive. People often ask me, but what about socialization? What about learning? What about the real world? Truth is, learning is happening everywhere. A child fascinated by reptiles or the zoo can spend an afternoon at a reptile exhibit. A child who loves baking can learn math in the kitchen. A child who needs rest can actually listen to their body and they can slow down. That's real life. And maybe that's one reason why homeschooling students continue to thrive. Not because they're doing more, but because they're known. They're seen. They're spending time with the people who love them most. They're connected. The people who chose them. The people who are invested in who they become. At the end of the day, I don't think the goal of childhood is to build the perfect resume. I think it's to raise healthy, capable, connected humans. Humans who know who they are, humans who know that they are loved. And maybe the greatest gift that we can give our kids isn't another activity or an achievement. Maybe it's simply presence. Because when you really know your child, you start realizing that they aren't getting in the way of life. They're the point of it.